Hey, what's up guys, Bearcat here, doing another exciting episode of Bearcat Reviews, and today we are taking a look at the Star Wars Black Series, Star Wars The Clone Wars Kamino Clone Trooper. And I gotta say, I'm very excited to review this figure for you guys. I love The Clone Wars, it's one of my favorite shows, and it was definitely one of my favorite things from Star Wars. And I also really love Clone Troopers, so getting this guy and getting this new body mold, I was very excited. I was so happy to get him. But we'll take a look here at the box. You can see it's the Star Wars Clone Wars, Clone Trooper Kamino, and this new box art Black Series has been doing. On the side, you got this nice little image of the Clone Trooper here, Kamino guard. On the back here, we got a little read up. If you want to read it, you can pause right now. And as you can see, that's another picture of the Kamino guard. It's the first one in this line, with a new box line and everything. And as you can see on the side, not much more else. Not much at the bottom, and not much at the bottom. So let's get to it and crack open the Kamino guard. So here's the Kamino guard out of the packaging. I gotta say, this is a really great figure. I love this figure. It's so amazing. It just holds well and holds up well. It's very nice and durable. But getting to it, we'll look at his accessories real quick. And like all Clone Troopers, he comes with the basics. He comes with a blaster rifle. As you can see, it's in this nice matte black. Maybe it's more glossy black. Oop. There it is. So as you can see, it's just a basic rifle. As you can see here. And then he comes with, of course, the smaller blaster, which of course is a standard. I did notice this one's a little bit thicker and width-wide, like this way, than most of the other Clone Trooper blasters, so that was a little interesting thing I discovered. Mine's a little warped, but that could be fixed with some heat treating. But I'm moving right along here to the figure. It's just, the look of it is so amazing. I know the Kamino Trooper is basically just a shock trooper, but gray instead of red. But I just gotta say, he looks amazing. He's got these sweet patterns on his shoulder. And this new body mold is just all, I love it so much more than the old one. I will say there are little gripes. As you can see, my helmet's warped a little bit, where this side's lower than this side. And there's tiny scuffing. When I opened the box, I saw there was... Before I opened the box, excuse me, I saw there was some scuffing here and on his chest panel here, but yeah, and a little bit up there too, but it's not the end of the world. And before you ask, yes, like all the other, like it shows online, you can see there is a head in there, an unpainted clone head in there, but I haven't tried to heat treat this yet and pull off the helmet, so if it works, I'll let you guys know in a future video. But but otherwise, his just looking at him, it looks like he just jumped right off the screen. Like he's not as bulky as the older model of troopers that we got. He's nice, normal sized, I think, based on what we saw in the show. He's just all around great. But moving on for our posability, here you can see he's got a double joint for his head, a ball joint up here at the top of the head, and then a ball joint at the base of the neck here. So you can do some pivoting. 360, obviously. He looks up that far, which isn't really far at all. Looks down that far. For his arms, there's a butterfly joint in there, it looks like, but mine is really tight, so it's very hard to move. And I don't want to risk breaking it. So, there's no bicep swivel, but his arms do move up, and the shoulder pad is fused at the base, so you can move it up and around with the shoulder pads, and it's the same on both sides. And then for the elbows is a single jointed elbow bend, but it bends over 90 degrees, as you can see, to replace the double joint. And they've made the elbow pads rubber, so it kind of morphs with it, which that's a really nice improvement. And then the hands move up and down, except for on this hand, it moves side to side. And then you can see there's a diaphragm joint here, so you can crunch forward that much, back that far. It's got the normal, usual thing for all clones with when it comes to the hip area. So you can see he spreads like that, legs that far. Has an upper thigh swivel. Kick forward that much. If you rotate this, it kick forward a little more. Back not very far. And then over here at the knees is where it changes again. This knee is also rubber like the elbow pad. And then it's a single joint knee that bends over 90 degrees, as you can see. Which I love that. And then the ankles can move down, up. And he does have ankle pivot. So all in all, he is much more posable than the old troopers, and he is just less bulky and and you can get him into way better poses, as you'll see in the picture portion of our video. But so let's get him ready for our size comparisons. So here is the Kamino Trooper standing ready with his rifle, and as you can see, he stands at just above a little over 6¼ inch tall. Yeah, about 6¼ inch tall. And so for our size comparisons, here we have him next to our last figure review, the G.I. Joe Classified Series Cobra Commander figure, as he falls down. So you can see how they scale together. Here he is next to the basic Phase 1 Clone Trooper figure. So you can see how they scale together. Here he is next to Commander Cody. Commander Bly. Commander Wolf. Commander Fox. Commander Gree. Clone Sergeant. And because he's the Kamino Trooper, and of course that lead up to what I called one of the saddest moments in Star Wars Clone Wars history for me, which was the death of Fives. Here is the Kamino Trooper next to Fives. And then of course for our basic 6-inch scale comparison, here we have the Kamino Trooper next to Clone Captain Rex. So you can see how they scale together. And here is the Kamino Trooper in an action pose, ready to guard Kamino. I gotta say, I really love this figure. The new body mold was amazing. He's a little taller than the other clones, but I think he'll still fit in fine with your older clones if you have them. I love this new body mold though. Not as bulky as the originals. Looks more like the Clone Wars cartoon I grew up with, and it just looks so good. I gotta say, amazing figure. Highly recommend getting him if you're a Star Wars Clone Wars fans. And I want to thank you guys again for watching my video from start to finish. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Let me know what I can do to improve the videos. And let me know what you guys want to see next time and on the next episode. And I will try and review it and get it for you guys. So that's about it. I very much am loving this figure. I hope you guys can get it too and enjoy the love of this figure and of just this line, because I'm with how these new troopers are, and I've already pre-ordered the new Phase 1 they have announced that they're releasing. I'm very excited to see more Clone Wars characters being made. Can't wait to get the next ones. And thank you guys again for watching the video, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode of Bearcats Reviews.